Darjeeling tea is widely and universally acknowledged to be the finest tea because its flavor is so unique that it cannot be replicated anywhere else in the world. It has no equal. Grown in the romantic and mystical mountainous region of Darjeeling at an elevation of 750 to 2000 meter, the tea is imbued with an incomparable charisma and quality. Darjeeling is located on the northern part of West Bengal, India. Grown in century-old tea gardens, these tea bushes are nurtured by intermittent rainfall, sunshine and moisture-laden mellow mist. It can take up to 10 years before the leaves are ready to be plucked. The soil is rich and the hilly terrain provides natural drainage for the generous rainfall the district receives. Gifted with these natural elements, the simple fact that only 10 million kg of Darjeeling tea is produced annually by the Darjeeling district has made it all more exclusive and desirable. There are only 86 tea estates which produce Darjeeling tea. All of these are in Darjeeling district and only teas coming from these estates can be called Darjeeling tea. It cannot be produced anywhere else in the world. Adherence to this high quality profile results in extremely low yields. The Darjeeling planter has never succumbed to the temptation of increasing yields at the expense of quality and makes every effort to ensure the highest quality standards in spite of the high cost involved. Plucking. During quality periods, that is first flush or second flush, 2 leaves and a bud are picked. This is called fine plucking, resulting in high quality teas. At other times, even 3 or 4 leaves and a bud are plucked. This is called coarse plucking. The plucking cycle is maintained at about 7-day interval. The plucked leaves are collected in bamboo baskets, taking care that they are not crushed by overloading the baskets. The plucked leaves are delivered to the factory for weighment. Each plucker is paid against the quantity of green leaves that he or she brings in. Now let's see how the tea is being processed. Withering. The green leaf, after eradication of any foreign matter, is sprayed on withering troughs loosely to a depth of 6 inches. Fans are installed to pass air over the green leaf while it withers. The object of the withering process is to get rid of the moisture content in the green leaf and prepare the leaf to withstand the strain of rolling without breaking up. Period of withering can vary from 18 to 24 hours. Depending on the moisture content, the leaf when properly withered gives off a fragrant odor. Rolling. The object of rolling is to bruise the cells of the leaves so that their sap or juice is exposed to the action of oxygen in the air. Rolling also gives a twist to the leaf. The cell sap contains tannins, caffeine, proteins, and other chemical substances, which ultimately give the characteristic color to the tea liquor during infusion. The withered leaf is given 3 or 4 rolls, each of 30 minutes. After the first roll, the leaf is sifted and the fine leaves, about 20%, are taken out. The rest are given a second roll, and in the second sifting, about 20 to 25% rolled leaf is taken out. This process is repeated on the remainder with a third or fourth roll. The first roll is done at low pressure, second at medium, and third at harder pressure. Fermentation. The rolled leaves are spread on fermenting beds and left to ferment for a period of 3 to 4 hours. The leaves are loosely spread to a thickness of 1.5 inches. Good fermentation results in the color of the leaf to change to reddish brown, giving off the characteristic aroma after the juices in the rolled leaves react with each other and the air. Firing. The fermented leaves are then fired, that is, heated in a dryer machine. The object of this process is to arrest fermentation and slowly desiccate the leaf in such a way so as to extract the moisture without scorching the tea and at the same time preserving its quality and other characters to the optimum level. The leaves are passed through the dryers and remain within the dryers for a period of approximately 20 minutes at a temperature of around 240 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorting of different grades is done by sorting machines, which are filtered with wire mesh trays that revolve or vibrate. The tea is passed over wire mesh of varying sizes so that the whole leaf, broken leaf, fannings, and dust grains fall at different places. This sorted teas comprise the different grades. Packing. The different grades of tea are then packed into plywood chests or paper sacks lined with aluminum foil inside. Each lot is generally packed in a minimum of 5 chests or sacks or more. The chests or sacks are sealed and the grade name, garden name, lot number called an invoice, chest number, gross and net weight, year of manufacture, etc. are printed on the chest or sacks with its stencils. Lastly, Darjeeling CTM user license number and Darjeeling CTM applied for are also stenciled onto the tea chest or sack.